All right, hello planner friends. Today we are going to set up a B6 Moterm notebook. So I have been using Moterm notebooks for years. I have bought and sold quite a few, and right now these are the three that I have in my collection. So hopefully the camera won't be too wobbly, but I did have someone ask me about if I'm still using Moterms, and yes, I am. I'm using the standard size Moterm notebook right now as kind of like my commonplace notebook, planner, journal. But today we're going to focus on the B6, but I wanted to show you I also have it in an A5, and I'm going to do a video on this one as well. This is the A5 Moterm notebook, and I had it partially set up. I guess I left the scrap paper in there, but I need to order another A5 Stalogy to put in here. Now you can use an A5 Stalogy, an A5 Hobonichi, whatever. It works really well with those types of notebooks. But today we're going to focus on the B6 size. But I just wanted to share that so you guys would know that that is a video that's coming soon. And this is I've showed this setup many times, so if you want to go back and look at some of the videos I've done prior to this one, I flipped through this and I absolutely love this setup. I've had this setup for years. I'm so in love with it that I have no desire to change it, and the color scheme, just everything just works beautifully for me. All right, so if you're not familiar with Moterm notebooks, they are real leather. They are pretty affordable. Some of them can be a little bit pricey. They make notebook covers like this. They also make ringed planners, and they also make travelers notebooks, with the bands, so you can put the inserts inside. This one is just strictly a cover, and that's what we're going to work on or work with today. Now, if you see these little green things here, do not panic. It is my my lemon cypress plant. And she's shedding, but I kind of like the way it looks. It kind of gives it this little rustic vibe. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this B6 Moterm. I think this one is the taupe color. I bought this one secondhand. I bought it in the Moterm buy sell trade group. I want to say at least 2 years ago. I don't know if that group is still active. But at the time, it was a really good place to find these notebook covers because a lot of times certain colors would sell out, or they were just like you couldn't get them. Like you would have to go on AliExpress, I think it was back then. Now you can find them on Amazon, and they do have quite a few colors to choose from. But like I said, a few years back, that was not the case. So it does have a snap closure, and like I said, this is the B6 size. You have these little page markers here. Some people cut these out, which I thought about doing, but I don't know, because I never know if I would like to sell the notebook at some time, so the next owner may want these, but a lot of people do cut that out. I don't use it, I just kind of leave it in there. You can see it's got quite a few pockets. It's got a side pocket here. Oh, I have a Simply Gilded bookmark. All right. So that's what people love about this notebook, is that it has pockets and pockets upon pockets. So you can have so much stuff in here. The pockets are fully lined, and you have this little secretarial flap. You've got the pen loop. You've got more layered pockets here. All right, and very, very roomy, very, very soft and squishy notebook cover. Then you also have this big cover back, or big pocket back here on the cover, so you can put papers in there if you'd like, stickers, whatever your little heart desires. All right, and this is like the pebbled leather. I think that's what it's called. It's called pebbled, whatever the color is, like pebbled red, pebbled blue. And it's just a really nice notebook. Now, I do have a little indentation here because of how it was stored. But over time, these, like if you do get one of those, don't worry, it will kind of slowly work itself out, because it was way deeper than what it's showing now. And you can see it's starting to kind of work itself out. So, but even if it didn't, it's not a big deal. All right, so that is what the notebook looks like up close. And what I'm going to use is, I'm going to use a Stalogy. All right, you can see I gave myself a little sticky note here. What am I putting off until tomorrow that I can do today? Get it done, get done. All right, so this is a B6 Stalogy, and I have used this. I don't know if I have anything personal in here, so I won't do a full-on flip through, but I love the Stalogy notebooks. I've been using them for years. My two favorite sizes are the B6 and the A5. And like I said, when I get an A5, I will do a setup video showing you how I put that one all together in the A5 Moterm notebook cover. So now they do make clear covers for the Stalogy. I think I have one, although what I have noticed is that when I put the clear cover on the Stalogy, it doesn't quite fit in this back pocket. So I'm not going to put my clear cover on here. Although I have seen some people put a clear cover on their Stalogy and somehow they make it work. I don't know how they do that because when I tried it, it didn't work for me. So the other thing I like to do is I see so many people doing this. They decorate the inside cover with washi tape. I think that's fun. It's kind of relaxing to do. And it's a great way to use up your washi tape if you have, you know, countless amounts of rolls of washi tape. This is a great way to use it up. All right, so what I do is I literally just open this. Oh, and then we have the pen tests, right? So if you have different types of pens and you want to see how it performs on this paper, a lot of people do that too. And so looks like that's what I did. So all we're going to do is open this and we get this back flap here. Now you could do the washi tape thing back here too as well. And we are just going to slide that into the back pocket. And voila. We've got our Stalogy B6 size in our B6 Moterm notebook cover. Now, like I've said, you literally could stop here. You know, you don't have to do anything fancy. You don't have to add anything more, right? I know some of us are really starting to pare down our planner supplies, our stickers, our washi, and so some of us are doing the minimal approach. That's totally fine. But I do have, I only have a few things, not a whole lot. All right, so I have this dashboard by Simply Gilded. Now, I used to buy a ton of Simply Gilded stuff back in the day. I have since slowed down on that just because I have so much I haven't even used. I still have stuff still in the plastic wrap, so nothing against Simply Gilded. I love her products. I think she's still selling them, but I just have so much, and I said I need to, you know, not just keep spending for the sake of spending. Anyway, I digress. So this is a dashboard, and I think this is the B6 dashboard. So, and then like I said, I had the bookmark or bookmarker, whatever. So you can use this in your B6 Stalogy however you want to do it. I've got some stickers here, little scrapbook paper. Now what I did with these, which I really like, and you saw how I did it on the A5 Moterm, is I like putting this colored paper in the pockets. And I'm not sure how I did this, but I know you cut the paper down to size, and it makes a real pretty decorative look. And then you just add in anything else you may want in the pockets as well. All right, now this also kind of protects the pockets, because what I have noticed, depending on the type of paper, or maybe if you write on paper and you stick it in the pocket, be very, very careful, because the color will transfer onto the notebook. Now, that has not happened to me, but I have seen that happen on other notebooks, where either the ink from the paper will transfer onto the leather, or ink from your pen, like I said, like if you scribbled something on here and then you put it in there with the ink touching the leather, the ink will transfer onto the leather. So be very, very careful with that. Okay, so that just looks really, really pretty. Now you could obviously put whatever the heck you want in these pockets. You don't have to do anything fancy or special. But isn't that just so visually appealing, right? It's just something that makes your notebook look pretty. It makes it uniquely yours. And then of course you can change these out with the seasons, with your mood, whatever the case may be. All right, so I also have some tabs here, and you can use tabs in your Stalogy. Some people like to do the side tabs, which is okay because, you know, oh, can you see? Maybe you can't see. You know, the snap doesn't get in the way of that. And a lot of people like to put tabs on the top or on the bottom, whatever works for you. All right, so that's what I love about a blank notebook and these notebook covers is you really can do whatever the heck you want to do, you know, and you will get ideas watching other people's videos. You will come up with your own things that work for you. These are stickers I've had forever. Obviously, you can see it says 2020 here. So, like I said, you really can just do whatever the heck you want. Now, obviously, I think I had these maybe in one of the pockets, you know, and because this is such a soft, squishy notebook, like you can really stuff these pockets full and you will have no problem closing it, right? Because I know some of us like our notebooks chunky and thick and packed and filled to the max. Okay, so what else? I don't really have any other ideas, but I just wanted to show you that, you know, the fun thing about these notebooks and planners, like I said, is really taking the time to figure out how you want it to look and how you want it to function for you, right? Like, how do you want your notebook to you know, how do you want it to look? How do you want it to feel? How do you want to feel when you open up your notebook and start writing in it? You know, and with the Stalogy, the other thing that all of us love is that the pages lay pretty flat, so you don't have to take it out of the cover in order to write on it or draw or do your art or whatever the case may be. And some people do like to put like a clear cover just on the cover part. You know, like I've seen some of the planner girls, like they'll take something like this, maybe a piece of acetate or something, and then you could washi it onto the cover if you feel like you want to protect the cover without having to put the full cover on so it fits in that back pocket. There's so many things you can do. All right, so that is probably all I've got because I don't have anything else anything else uniquely you know, groundbreaking to share. But I know that a lot of us like to see how people set up their notebooks and how we're using them and all of the things that go along with it, right? So this is such a lovely notebook. Like I said, they are still available on Amazon, so I will link that in the description in case you're curious, in case you want to see what's available. And it does come in different sizes. It comes in the, I think it's the A6, which is the smaller size, and then also the A5, which is the bigger size. And I'm going to do a video on that one pretty soon as I get my A5 Stalogy. And that one I'll probably do a little bit more in depth because I'm going to be starting completely from scratch with that one, and I'll have a lot more that I want to share with you as it relates to that size, because A5 size really is my favorite size. I mean, I really like A5 standard, but then I love the B6 too, so but you know, just to give you some ideas and just to, you know, help you figure out, you know, what is going to work for me. And the thing is you will notice that things will change over time. Like you may start off wanting all of the pretty, all of the decor. And then when you get busy in life, or maybe you just are not feeling it anymore, you may want to pare down to a more simplified, less less busy type of setup, and that's totally okay. I mean, goodness gracious, I have changed my planner ideas and styles so much over the years, and I just do what works for me. All right, and so I encourage you to do the same. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. Also, if you have any requests about anything you'd like to see me film coming up, because I struggle with ideas of what to film, because I feel like I've kind of done videos on so much, but I don't mind revisiting topics if you guys would like to see that. All right, thanks so much for watching. I'll check in with you again really soon.